Alright, so there's going to be a backing track and tab available for this lesson. You can get those by clicking the card or the link in the description. These are available for individual purchase or for Tier 2 and 3 supporters at our Patreon site. Alright, let's look at this lesson. I'm going to go a little more in depth in this lesson, showing you some techniques that I mention every once in a while, and I call it a ricochet technique. It's kind of like you're duplicating a note or a octave type sound. And this is something I learned from listening to Lloyd Green, so I'll credit him for that. I'm sure he's the one that come up with it. When the Echoplex come out, he could duplicate that sound pretty close with just his picking techniques. I'm showing you how you can take this and apply it to your playing. You can use it for a background, you can use it for fills, and it's really effective, it sounds good. So in the key of G, you've got G, C, and D. So I do a version of this type sound or this technique over each chord. So you can just break it down like that. So the first one I did was over the G, because the song or the backing track is going G, C, and D. So the G one goes like this. So that's over the G. So we're taking that G note, which is our 4th string, 3rd fret. Then I pick my 5th string and immediately, just instantaneously almost, slide it to the 6th fret with your A pedal down, which is the pedal that raises your 5th string. Okay, if you've watched any of my lessons, you know that I do pick blocking. So Jake's going to have the camera angle on that. I mute that 4th string with my middle finger with the pick. As soon as I pick that 5th string, I'm muting that 4th string with my middle finger. Okay, while that's ringing, I slide that 5th string back to the 3rd fret and I release the A pedal. Okay, so that plays and sounds effective. Okay, so you could use that lick over C and D. Okay, but in your playing you want to make it more musically interesting for your audience, and if you're doing recording you want to do that too. So that's the G one, that's the first one. Okay, so in the backing track, the next chord we'll go to is C. And that's the lick I'm doing over the C chord. So if you play your 5th string at the 1st fret, that's a C note. The next one is at the 3rd fret, B pedal. And I'm going to take that on for one more C note. I'm going to play my 7th string at the 6th fret. Okay, same technique. As I play the 2nd note, I'm muting the previous note with my picks. Okay, now I'm going to end that by playing, I'm ended here at my 6th fret, 7th string. I'm going to play my 10th string here, and then I'm going to play my 10th string at the 5th fret. Now you can mute that 7th string after you play it. You can either pull your bar back off of it and mute it with these fingers, and when you play your 10th string, like that, and that'll work. Okay, so now the next chord in the progression is a D. I do the same exact thing, the same lick I did over the C. So all I've got to do is move that C lick up 2 frets. From the 1st fret, I start at the 3rd fret, 5th string. That's the D note. So it does the same thing. It plays 5th string at the 3rd, 6th string at the 5th fret, B pedal, 7th string at the 8th, Then I play my 10th string at the 8th, my 10th string at the 7th. Okay, so now we're going to end it on G, and I'm going to take that idea where I'm just repeating those notes at different intervals or at different locations. We're going back to G, so I play the 4th string at the 3rd fret, 5th string at the 6th fret, A pedal, 5th string at the 8th fret, no pedal. Now that one, that's just like we did initially. Then I simply slide it to the 8th fret and release that A pedal. Now next one I'm going to play is my 6th string at the 10th fret, B pedal. Then I play my 7th string at the 13th fret. Then I play my 8th string at the 15th fret. Okay, so that gets you from the 3rd to the 15th fret on those G notes. Okay, and that's, you can use that as a warm up exercise. And take it on up the fret like that, which is what I saw Lord Green doing that one time. And he just took it all the way up like the 24th fret. So anyhow, this is a very, it's almost like a bend on a guitar where a guitar player is taking a note and bending it up like a, bringing it to that unison type sound. Very effective. I use it all the time. I still use it. A lot of times I'll be very effective in your playing. It has a lot of, to me it's like an emotional type deal, so it's real good on ballad, real slow type songs. So give that a listen and check out some of Lord Green's playing, some of his videos that are on YouTube, and if you have any of his CDs or albums or whatever, you'll hear that in some of his later play. Alright, so I hope this helps you. Hope you can use it in your playing, and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, press the like and subscribe button. You can also support the channel by clicking the join button below. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our supporters on YouTube and Patreon, especially our Tier 3 supporters, Jim M. Medlock, William Philip Webster, Arthur, Jim, and Paul. So thanks again, and keep picking.